If you've ever talked to somebody that's been in combat on the front lines, in a war zone or whatever, they will tell you that they have no fear of the sound of gunfire. It's only when they hear the zing. And I never knew exactly what that meant until I was at the LA riots in the early 90s and I heard the zing. We were out shooting the scene of a fire. There was thousands of fires there and everything else. And while we're shooting, this car comes by, a guy sticks the gun out of the car, starts firing shots in our direction. As I was ducking, I could literally hear the bullets passing over our head, you know, breaking the air. And you could hear that zip, that zing as it went by. And I knew then what the zing was, and I know why it scares the crap out of people. And I haven't heard that sound for a long time until earlier this week, while watching that video clip from WMBB in Panama City. And the reporter is doing an interview at a police standoff. Shots are fired, and you could literally hear the bullet pass by the camera, by the microphone.
There haven't been any shots in a while, but there was easily, probably over the course of all the shooting, there are shots now.
That's scary. And that reporter and the photographer don't know how close they came to maybe not being here. And I want to talk about that today on the vlog. I want to talk about safety. You know what? Hang on. First, I need plumbing supplies. Yeah, plumbing supplies. All right. Oh, I hope this worked. So let's just say the shooter is standing right here and he's shooting this way. The police pull up in their cop car, or in this case, a yellow taxi cab, and they get out, but they're smart. They're gonna stay down behind the car. Let's see, this guy will stay down here, and this guy's gonna stay down here. So here's the police behind the car. Now, if you're the reporter and the bullets are coming this way, the cop car's parked here, the police are here, they're all crouched down behind the car. This guy's really smart, he's laying down. And where do you set up your live shot? Probably common sense would tell you not to set your live shot up right here. So you got your photographer and your reporter, and they're set up right there. And that way now, when the suspect fires, pew, 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 pew. I can't afford sound effects. Pew, pew. If he doesn't hit the police car, the police are ducked down, so he's not going to hit them. If he doesn't hit the police car, the bullet can come right through and hit the reporter. And the reporter is dead. The next bullet comes, hits the photographer. Photographer, dead. What do you think? Here's an idea. Instead of setting up here, maybe go over here, or maybe over here. But right in line of fire is not a good idea to set up. See, now your reporter died again. So now your reporter and your photographer are dead. But then say, you know, you got your news chopper and it comes down. You know what? This is Panama City. You don't have a news chopper. So the bottom line is, if you don't want to end up dead, think as you show up to the scene. You want to get the story, but at the same time you need to be safe. And the bosses back at the station, they are the ones that should also worry more about your safety than the story. Believe me, the story is very important. When you sign up to be a journalist, you know that there are risks involved. If you're not willing to take the risk, then you probably shouldn't be a journalist. But let's, use a little bit of common sense when you show up to the scene, and you won't end up like this Army guy and be dead. and laying on the ground. So that's all I can say. Think and, stay safe out there.